All right. Good afternoon, everyone. This is your host Sin. We know me professionally as Anthony Berg. I'm here with my friend, Rural Stomper. We know him professionally as Slade Durso. Say hi, bud.
No.
Welcome to episode 5 after a bit of delay because, well, I mean, hey, last episode we had was a special, so of course we gotta, we gotta space out, distance train episodes. Who is texting me? So anyway,
Just
let's jump right into the stories. For this top story, we have devastating news. Uh,
wait, what? Oh, wait. Hello.
Sorry, I think I accidentally
Oh,
pressed the mic thing.
okay.
Yeah, sorry. So back to the news story. Well-known Dream SMP member and Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade has passed away last night due to complications with a year-long battle of cancer. He
Yeah.
he was 23 whenever he passed away, and the community already misses him, and of course everywhere on Twitter and any social media, the hashtag, what was it, Technoblade Never Dies is trending worldwide. Now, in this podcast we usually don't talk too much about dark stuff, but we're willing to make an exception for like a famous YouTuber because like losing a celebrity is one thing, but when that celebrity is like a YouTuber, I don't know why, but it's especially sad because to be fair, YouTube is technically a job, but kind of not. These celebrities, they're out in the movie industry and everything. Technoblade played Minecraft and he got millions of views and he deserved it. All right.
Yeah, he got
Uh,
a ton of money.
yes. Last night, uh, on June 30th, there was a YouTube video posted to his official channel called So Long Nerds, where his father reads a note he wrote for for the occasion that he passed away, and he basically joked about his usual joking manner about how his real name isn't actually Dave, it's Alex. He trolled his entire viewer base, and yeah, he was really optimistic. I mean, he could always find the best at any situation. Even when he was battling with terminal and aggressive cancer, he still felt the absolute need to just be lighthearted about it, which is nice for once in a while because I couldn't imagine doing something like that. I would panic if I had such a thing, and he took a lighthearted approach to it. Like literally, at one point, he hinted at the fact that he might have to have his arm amputated for for surgery to get the stop the cancer from spreading, and this mad lad felt the need to joke about it, because basically like he was about to have his arm amputated, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write a Google Doc for the amount of jokes I can for an amputee. Yeah.
Like
Um.
I just like figured out. Wait, wait, did his arm like get like amputated or like almost that amputated?
I think it almost got amputated. I was never able to catch up on the story. Now, I don't know. I mean, it's been one day and everybody has had tributes. A bunch, if not all, the SMP members have reacted to it. They've known about it, and it's crazy because literally, like, even the Dream SMP members, like, I can understand his viewers not knowing he had cancer at one point, but the fact that his own SMP friends didn't know it was just shocking, and it makes even more sense that there'd be reaction videos reacting to the fact that he had cancer that he revealed 10 months ago. Whenever I believe what happened was his arm was getting swollen, and it was like hurting a bit. So he thought, oh yeah, that's for me playing a bunch of Minecraft, clicking and all that. He went to a doctor, and supposedly the doctor diagnosed him with cancer. That was why his arm hurt supposedly, and well, now we got the Hypixel servers having a tribute to him. You know, I never really knew him as a YouTuber that well,
Yeah,
but
I didn't watch him like at all. I think I seen like two videos that he was in, but I didn't really like watched him.
yeah, cause I was never the biggest Minecraft SMP fan. I didn't really watch Minecraft stuff. I can't really forgive them for like taking away Quackity from his normal YouTube stuff and dragging him into the Dream SMP stuff. But it was still a friendly environment. It was a change of pace, and it was fine for Quackity. He feels nice about where he's at. But yeah, everyone's paying tribute. Allow us to have a moment of silence for our trooper, Technoblade. Rest in peace. You will be missed. Okay, that was really sad. I didn't. I
Hey,
my
now let's get to some more lighthearted stuff now with
Yeah,
it.
but for real, my biggest fear about that segment was that I just start busting out crying. That's the last thing I need during a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But but anyway, like Slade said, onto other topics. Let's see. Supposedly, I think Half-Life Alyx, it's getting a mod where it's like no VR, so you can play the game
Yeah,
without.
yeah, like they've been like working on that for a while.
Right. Yeah.
So like, I think it'd be like worth they do that because like the whole thing about it that is VR, and it's kind of like,
Yeah. But I feel like no VR mod is for people who want to enjoy the story, not the gameplay. Because the gameplay is best in VR mode. I never played it, but it sounds like it's best in VR mode.
well, yeah, it's like the whole thing like it's designed around VR. So it's like,
Right. Uh what else? For me, Half-Life, whenever I was really young, like when I was 4 and I owned an Xbox, I told a story back then, like on my Left 4 Dead YouTube video. But when I was like 4, I had an Xbox 360, and that's where I got access to a bunch of Valve games. Um,
mhm.
Mostly the Left 4 Dead franchise, and I remember, I think Left 4 Dead 1 was the first ever Valve game I played, and perhaps the first video game I ever played. And then I started playing Team Fortress 2 about a year before I created my what do you call it, my YouTube account and my Steam account. And then like I think TF2 was the first ever game I got on my Steam account because I was so enticed by it. Because beforehand I just played it on my brother's computer, because he's absolute Kino or whatever that word means, like a kind person. He was so generous, just like Barney in that, just like Barney Calhoun in that slideshow I made. God,
Yes.
I love why Barney Calhoun's so cool, and I don't know. In your opinion, Slade, which one was better? Why Barney Calhoun's so cool, or why Batman's so cool?
I think probably why Barney Calhoun was so cool.
For real?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really give any discredit to that. I mean, you gotta support the original, inspire every once in a while. 'Cause, I mean, you,
Like the original one was the like mug enjoyer thing. That was the original one.
yeah, I remember that. But the one before that, was why Batman's so cool, and why Batman's so cool was the one that inspired me to do all these slideshows. Like
Yeah, that but like it started off with the mug maniac.
it did. I think that was like the first slideshow you did as like a joke,
Hmm.
or maybe there's more.
What?
I don't know. But back on to the retrospective, I never really tried out Half-Life until like in 2019 when I tried out Half-Life 1. It was okay at the time. I went back to it in 2021. It was pretty good. Then when I tried out Half-Life 2, I was pleasantly surprised, but not in the good way, if that makes any sense, cuz I personally, at the time, did not like Half-Life 2 because I thought of it to be basic. There was nothing about it that was special. I never really found anything special about it, until I replayed it, and I started to get it a bit more. The They had a nice cast that really brought the characters to life. Uh, they you know, whenever, not romantically, but whenever I started playing the game, I started to fall in love with the characters, you know, because I loved how they were structured, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I do remember though, before I played Half-Life 2, I played Gary's Mod. So Gary's Mod is probably the reason why I thought Half-Life 2 was so basic, because I was so used to everything they had, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think Gary's Mod was another Valve game I played, I believe. Because I bought it on my Steam account in like 2017, so I didn't have it for like 2 years. So, I mean, I used to play on my brother's computer as usual, but that was it. I mean, I stole it from his account, not really, but I shared it, and that was it. You know? Yeah. Half-Life was actually pretty good, though. I don't know. I mean, still, though, I hate how half the cast of Half-Life 2 has
It's
passed.
dead.
Yeah, passed away. You were telling me the voice of Isaac Kleiner died, but I did some research. It doesn't look like it.
I thought I heard he died somewhere.
Yeah, you might be confused. I think the voice for Wallace Breen, Robert Culp, passed away after like
Yeah, he did.
what he tripped on a bridge or something. I think he fell,
Oh,
and
oh, they died.
the voice actor of Eli Vance, Robert Gilmay, I don't even remember how he died, but I remember he died in like the 2010s. So spoiler alert, it was, I don't know, cause I mean, I don't know. It felt weird because around the same time, that was around the same time whenever Half-Life 2 Episode 2 came out, and spoiler alert, near the end, the Combine Advisor, you know, causes Eli Vance's death in game. You know.
Eats his brain.
Yeah, but that death got retconned, I believe, in Half-Life Alyx, but I can't even tell anymore. It's seen.
Yes, which I don't. Like, I thought that was kind of dumb when I first saw it because like I wanted to see like what would happen now that he's dead.
Yeah.
And, like Alex would like I think like now that Alex is like gone, I think that's okay. Like I thought it'd be cool if like I don't know.
Right. Cause.
Also, it just felt kind of like lazy to me a little bit because it was kind of like they didn't know what they're gonna do, so it's like made sure he didn't die.
Right. Yeah. Cause. I don't know, cause now it gets everyone confused because apparently it's alternate timelines, but at the same time there isn't. It's impossible to tell nowadays. It's just so confusing.
Well, I think it is that. So like the G-Man saving Alex Vance, no Eli Vance, basically made like an alternate timeline from like the original thing where he dies to where he lives. Like I think in reality, like the whole like Eli dies is still happening, but we're in the one that he doesn't die. We get saved.
Right. Because.
Like, go on. No, you can talk.
Right. How long have I been recording for? 13
Probably
minutes, just as expected. Now, viewers, watch this magic. I'm gonna press this pause button. Whenever I come back, it's gonna be music. Watch. See, guys, there's music now. Hope you guys can hear it. Got some relaxing music, you know. You got all.
If you can't, we'll beat you up. You better.
Yeah. I can just lose myself in this music. I remember I was at like a dinner with my family yesterday for my sister's birthday, which is today. Happy birthday, Taylor, if you're watching this. I for about 80% of the dinner, I did not eat, I did not talk, and I did not listen, really. All I did was just listen to my music, and I just felt like I was fading away, you know. It was crazy.
What kind of music is that? Like make you like freaking like fade out like existence.
Oh no, not fade out of existence. No, I mean like fade away, as in like ease your mind.
Like your arms start like turning into dust.
Oh my god, it's just like that freaking emoji disappearing thing. Let me find that real quick. Emoji and here it is. Here it is. It's not the best without the without like the sound effect. Be like, ah. Yeah. Let's see. On topic of Valve, at the Nintendo Direct Mini they had partner showcase, they showed off footage for the Portal Companion Collection for the Nintendo Switch, and guess what? It came out on June 29th, like pretty early, because I think the original release date was fall 2022, I believe. I might be mistaken that for No More Heroes 3, but I don't know. It was somewhere around that, and I think it seems like they like reverse delayed it just for us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like they brought they it's almost like they pulled like a Scott Cawthon.
Among Us.
Yeah, they released the game early, which is nice. And supposedly, with the Portal Companion Collection, which includes Portal 1 and 2 on Nintendo Switch, I think people have dug through the files they data mined, and they found out that through that game you can play Half-Life 2 on the Switch, and also supposedly they found more beta maps and like beta models and everything related to the Portal 1 and 2 beta in the Switch version, like the Switch version's
How do they
files.
find that in the?
I have no idea. I mean,
I can get like the Half-Life thing because like Half-Life like Portal 2 is like just basically Half-Life but like a new gun in different like textures.
well, it feels more like Portal 1 was more close to home with like Half-Life 2, because Portal 1 literally.
But like didn't they put like the like Portal 1 and 2 on the Switch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what the companion collection
Then
is.
it probably is
Yeah,
freaking like
because I
like
remember. Go ahead.
like no you go.
Okay, because originally in the beta files, in like the beta versions of Portal 1, they had up like a multitude, if not all, textures and everything stolen from Half-Life 2. Like the turret sounds in the reveal trailer in E3 were just like the Half-Life 2 turret sounds, so the Portal 2 turret sounds we know today. And what else? I think actually that's about it. I mean, the earliest portal gun model we have, it looks an awful lot like the gravity gun.
Well, like the only something like it was weird to me, but like no one ever talked about.
What's up?
Why is like the like porter gun? It looks like a like turret. If you like flip it on its
Now
like,
think
the
about it,
legs and
yeah.
the like I don't know what I've never heard anybody talk about that. I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, because I always thought the portal gun either looked like a turret or one of the Atlas and Peabody robots.
Yeah.
New portal theory. Atlas and Peabody are the portal guns. They shoot portals out of their eyes.
Wait. So like, are the robots like actually alive in Portal?
It depends on how you look at it, really. I mean, it's a heavily debated topic. I mean, Wheatley in
He
the
said like yeah they like feel pain.
yeah, in the conveyor belt ride, he implied that they do feel pain. Not really that funny, he says.
Yeah, remember that one time whenever when Wheatley he like hacked that glass.
He did?
Yeah, he hacked the glass. Remember that?
How do you hack glass?
You don't remember that? He hacked like the glass in the place.
I can't quite remember it. I don't think.
Bro, that's late.
Dude, I don't know.
True Portal fan.
I've played Portal 2 like 7 times, but yet I still can't remember that part. It sounds familiar.
Guess what? So this will prove if you're a true Portal fan. Tell me every single thing that Chell says. You are a true Portal fan. I'm sorry, bro, for doubting you.
That's alright.
I'm so good.
God, this music is just awesome. I wish you could hear this.
How many dubs do you catch per day?
Maybe 3?
Doogie. I catch 5.6 trillion.
Yeah. On to the next topic of the episode. In your opinion, Slade, what is the best video game of all time?
Probably this is like a basic one, but like Red Dead 2.
I mean, yeah, I could see that, but I mean, do you have like a top 5 or like top 3 at all?
Yeah, well, I'm not really. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so at number one we got Red Dead 2, and then okay, so we got Red Dead 2, Half-Life 2, so yeah, Red Dead 2, Half-Life 2, Red Dead 1, Portal 2, mm, Gmod,
Yeah.
and got the game. Oh yeah, and Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, because I remember on Backlog, you can if you guys want to, I won't leave it in the description, but you guys are sure to find it. Basically, in Backlog, there's a place where you can put like your 5 favorite games, and for my top favorite games, it's always been Portal 2, Postal 2, Saints Row 4, No More Heroes 1, and No More Heroes 3, you know? Because No More Heroes 1 was so good, and No More Heroes 3 was also so good, I couldn't imagine one outsmarting the other. Whenever No More Heroes 3 has a down, No More Heroes 1 is an up. Whenever No More Heroes 1 is a down, No More Heroes 3 is an up, you know? It's like, they always attempt to one-up each other, but really they're at the same level. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Now, here's the trickiest question of all. In your opinion, what's the okay? Let's limit it down to 3. In your opinion, what's the top 3 worst video games of all time?
I would probably say that's a good one. Okay, I'm going my freaking Steam unless I want like. Okay, this is kind of a thing that nobody's gonna agree with me with, but BioShock.
Yeah,
I did not like BioShock.
I don't know, man. It's just really weird. And for the longest times, for some reason, somehow, freaking, I never knew this, but BioShock is apparently based off a book. It's based off Atlas Shrugged, which I never knew. I never knew that. I thought for sure it was just like, you know, its own property. No, it isn't. It's its own thing. I played it. It was okay. I mean, I could stand it. It wasn't the worst thing ever. I mean, it's better than drinking lead.
I
No.
think anything's better than that.
Yeah. No, what's your other 2?
I really don't really have any like most of the games I get. I actually kind of like them.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying. I don't know, but that's gonna. Oh yeah, Black Ops 4. I hate Black Ops 4 with every being in my fight. I hate it, dude.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know.
Disappointment.
I never really got into Call of Duty because because it had a bad reputation. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it'd be seen as like that COD kid that rage just be like, oh, I'm gonna kill your baby sister.
Dude, I don't think you get how funny that is.
Oh no.
Like if you like I'll hop on Call of Duty and I'll play the mode. It's called Diffuser, whatever. It's where there are 3 bombs and that one guy has the diffuser of the bomb. They are trying to defuse one bomb and the team's trying to like protect it. It's kind of like CS:GO.
Yeah.
But if you die, you don't respawn. And so people will be like cussing out their teammate because they won't like kill the guy. Like they'll miss a bunch of shots. And it's just like, dude, it's so freaking funny.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
One time I went into a game and I saw a bunch of dudes calling some dude a monkey
Oh no.
and making like monkey sounds at him.
It sounds awful.
It was funny though.
It sounds like it. Yeah.
And like after 5 minutes, it just became just like screaming. I didn't know what they were saying. It was like just like like cavemen, just yelling at each other for like whoever what the hunk of like T-Rex meets theirs.
Right. Because for me, I don't know if I can call this the worst video game. People won't agree with this on this, but Doom Eternal was dog water. I hated it. All right, because you took a Doom game and you put you're not supposed to put strategic elements in a Doom game, you idiot. You're supposed.
I get what you're talking about. I think that Doom 2016 is better than Doom Eternal, but I think Doom Eternal is still like a pretty decent game.
Yeah, I can never really, because Doom 2016 was a masterpiece. It wasn't I mean, it sure
You
was.
don't really need to think. He's gotta like shoot them with super shotgun.
Yeah, and that's what they tried to fix in Doom Eternal, but instead they put too much, like changing weapons in there, and they ruin the entire experience. But I still give it a 2 out of 5, which is like a 4 out of 10, which is a 40%, because it still got some, it still leaves me with some sanity attached. But one game that
Have you played like the DLC for the game?
I don't think, no. The Ancient Gods, no.
I thought Agent God was okay. The first one was kind of like, eh. The second one was pretty cool. The ending was cooler. Like I feel like the DLC isn't like the. I don't think it's really that good. I think I like the base game better.
Right.
Wait, dude, have you beaten Doom Eternal?
No, I never got to beat it, because, I mean,
Okay, I was gonna talk about the ending, but it was like,
yeah. I don't know, because, I mean, I can forgive Doom Eternal, alright, because it's just bad, but it's not absolutely super omega hyper torture like my freaking backlog says. No. I haven't even played this game, but it's garbage, and it almost ruined a franchise that I loved. Postal 3, absolutely awful. The biggest mistake, Running with Scissors ever made. The biggest crap they ever took. It was awful, like literally. And critics would agree. Not Rick Hunter. I mean, official Postal dude saying it. Like what? But freaking, the public would agree, except for IGN, 'cause they're stupid. The public would agree. Postal 3 is a mistake. I mean, IGN was the same people who gave Postal 4 a 2 out of 10 and gave No More Heroes 3 a 6 out of 10, like it was some average game. No, it isn't. It is not average. You hear me? It is not average. It is a 10 out of 10 game. Whoever says that I don't even know. But yeah, freaking, because they messed up so much stuff when transitioning from Postal 2 to 3. Because with 3, they made it third person. They crapped on the keyboard and ruined the controls, and freaking the story is just it's a mistake, and I'm glad they retconned it with Postal 2 Paradise Lost, where freaking like, oh yeah, Corey Cruz Postal dude is actually a ghost or something like that. I'm glad, because now it's not canon and we don't have to worry about that, and thank God that Running with Scissors had some sense in their head and thought, yeah, we're gonna move to the store. And also, they take no credibility for the game, and I can agree, because anyone can agree, because Running with Scissors didn't really make the game. Freaking Russian developers, Akela and Trashmasters took over development and just made a nightmare. It was crazy, but yeah, basically. Yeah, everyone tells them, and I tell them too. I don't blame Running Scissors for Postal 3. This is because I knew for sure this is not the type of game they'd want to make. This is not the type of fun the type of freaking like torture they want their gamers to have. They want their core audience to have a good time and possibly laugh, a giggle or two.
And also poop.
Yeah.
And pee.
Sure.
Is it a bar?
So yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. That's the end of the script. How far are we?
Among Us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that like Red Dead 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
It wasn't already on Nintendo Switch.
No, but like I don't believe that for a second. Like that game is a massive game. Like
I mean,
it's just like
true, yeah.
I don't. If they do, it's gonna like look like terrible. You can't really like.
Yeah, cause the thing is, Red Dead 2 has so much detail, and it's over 600 hours long, or 200 hours, and
Well, you should go for 100%.
Yeah, and also here's the thing, freaking, having freaking Nintendo Switch running like high quality games is awful. Skyrim on the Switch, badly reviewed. Doom on Nintendo Switch, badly reviewed. And if Red Dead 2 ever releases on Nintendo Switch, I'm sure it'll get panned by critics too for being a shameless port to a somewhat graphically outdated console.
Dude, like if they do, it will be terrible, bro.
It would, yeah. You'd have better luck, freaking programming Red Dead 1 on there. And even then,
Red Dead 1 could work, because it's not like a But Red Dead 1 does look like pretty good for like 2010.
True,
But
yeah.
like I think it's more possible to port Red Dead 1.
Yeah.
Like unless Nintendo like gets like the most like tight to like high tech like graphics card for that little
Yeah.
tiny box or
The only thing I hate about Red Dead and Red Dead 2 is that for Red Dead Online, you don't just get like a subscription to it. No, no, no. With Red Dead Online, you have to pay an additional $20 to have it, which is just horrendous. Like, why?
no, that's not true. That's not true. So if you just buy Red Dead for $60, you get the story mode and you get and you get the online. But if you want to buy online by itself, it's $20.
Right.
Because if you like don't want to play a story but want to play online by itself, you can just buy the online and not have the story.
Right.
You don't gotta pay $20 for it.
God, this music just really makes the episode feel really sad, and I hate how I'm gonna have to come up with a title with this, but further disclaimer about the Technoblade situation. If this podcast releases on Spotify or Google Podcasts and this episode gets monetized, I want to let you know I did not plan for this. I don't want to monetize of someone's death. I'm not like scumbag J Station. I'm not him. All right. Believe me, I
My
don't.
girlfriend just died.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna summon her.
no, because believe me, I do not want to be like him. And if this ever gets like monetized on some other platform with ads and everything, I'm gonna lose it. And I'm gonna tell you guys, that's not what I would have wanted. I want to pay respect to anyone, I know dearly from a celebrity or whatever. Whenever they pass away, I want them to be remembered perfectly in a video. That's not for money. That's just not for entertainment at all. It's just for informational and just sending condolences. That's all I want in an episode where I'm talking about a celebrity passing away. Like for
Yeah.
instance, wait, I never even like thought about like monetizing anything. Whenever I thought about how, whenever the ex-president of Sega of America, whenever he passed away a few days ago, I wanted to make an episode about him. Like have a little segment about him. But I don't know. Stuff went in the way. The No More Heroes Iceberg special came along. Yeah. But TLDR for I'm sorry, TLDL. Too long didn't listen for you guys. You see, if this episode gets monetized on some other platform, let me just I'm gonna let you guys know. That's not what I would have wanted. I don't want to profit on people's debts, and I'm gonna get really mad if this eventually does get monetized, because that's not what I would have wanted, guys. I want to pay respects to people, not haha laugh at their grave and earn money off their suffering. That's not what I want. That's enough of the sad stuff. How long have we been recording for? 33 minutes. Let me just take a minute to soak in the music.
Let's never stop. 25-hour freaking podcast.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm not even sure if I'd even be able to be awake that long. I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm just waiting for Sunday to come, because I mean, did you ever talk to your mom about the whole party thing Sunday?
No, I forgot.
No.
Wait, so we're going to your house. I'm going to your house, right?
Actually, it's my aunt's house, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Because we're supposed to be going like swimming there too. So you might want to bring some swimming stuff or something like that.
No, I'll swim butt naked the entire time.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
I'm fine.
I'm telling you, one day we need to have. Okay, I'm not sure about having Sweet Potato Man as a guest. He just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. But
Oh, he's funny.
I don't know, cause
He doesn't really care like at all.
I mean,
He's like.
who I'd rather have is, I don't know. I know for sure one of the guests I want to have is my brother and my sister. Originally for my sister's birthday gift, I wanted to have her on the podcast for this episode, but she declined. Like, oh yeah, whenever I go home from the restaurant, I'm going to the bar, and then I'm going home, really. I mean, no, they didn't even think about going to the bar. It was just an afterthought, like, oh yeah, let's celebrate. No, because at first she was like, oh yeah, after this restaurant, I'm going home. I'm reading these letters myself, and it's just,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, viewers. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry for it being really more depressing than usual. I feel like I need to, get information out there, about a special person's passing. I I know a lot of people say this, but I did not really want to make that segment of the video. I never really imagined myself wanting to talk about a person's passing. But it's just the kind of world we live in, where, I mean, one second you could be having the time of your life, the next minute you could be battling with some terminal disease and passing away at the so young age of, like, in your 20s. It's just a really sad world we live in. See you guys in the next episode, probably soon.